This is the newest addition to my collection. It's a Junghans Vienna style wall clock. It runs for 8 days and it strikes on a coil gong. I bought this clock from a flea market about 5 days ago, and it was in terrible shape. The case was all dirty and the movement wasn't working. So I cleaned the case and I put a spot of oil on each pivot on the movement and on the escapement pallets. So now the clock seems to be working fine. I still need to regulate it though. It has some minor issues. I don't think this is the original crown because there's a gap between the crown and the top of the case. But I'll take it. And the pendulum isn't straight. I don't know how to fix this without damaging the pendulum or the suspension spring. So if you know how to fix this, leave a comment. The clock allows you to see the movement via two glass side panels, which is a common feature in Vienna style clocks. The case has been recently repainted, and with recently I mean in the last 20 years. And the guy who did the job managed to paint the side glasses too. And I spent about half a day cleaning them. And I did quite a good job. Now you can actually see through them. Before you'll see the movement, I'm going to put a picture with the clock in its initial shape and 2 video clips that I took while I was working on it. Alright, so I've just put some fresh oil on the escapement pallets of this clock. And the oscillation of the pendulum improved quite a lot. I also put some fresh oil on the striking train, and now it operates much quieter than before. This is the movement inside the Junghans wall clock. As you might see, it looks pretty weird and mis-centered. They moved everything to the left a few millimeters. The time side mainspring winds counterclockwise and the strike side mainspring winds clockwise. Another odd thing for a German movement. And this movement is older than I thought, because you can see the nuts holding the plates together are replaced with taper pins. This movement looks to be American inspired, which makes a lot of sense because Erhard Junghans, the founder of the company, went to America to learn how to make clocks. So the very first Junghans clocks looked like American clocks. And I think this might be one of their older movements. which you can't tell because there's no marking anywhere. And there it is adjusted to the right time. The herm lays now on the floor. And till my next video comes up, give this a like, click the subscribe button, and see you next time.